Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Land Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Just running buck wild on these Eden runs. Ooh, but Box of Spiders, I think that's synth oil, so that's good. But Box of Spiders, low HP, FCZJ, 9YLD. It's the 2 HP that's the real piss off here. Everything else is okay. I mean, Rate of Fire is not amazing, but stats-wise, we're looking really good. If we could just pick up maybe like... Even if we just got like stem cells in here, I'd be over the moon. Now I'd like you to just explode right there if possible. I'll do the long way if we have to. Ooh, don't get hit there. Nice. That was our secret room sorted, which has raw liver in it. Okay, so there's the win, I guess. not to be overly cocky, but that's a pretty good start, I'd say. We'll just wait for this bomb to go off so we can go into our cursed room. Northern Lions. Surprising luck in the Binding of Isaac seems to continue here with that first floor raw liver pickup. And you know what? Sure, let's take Undefined. Let's get real flippin' weird with it. That was not that weird. That was the room we started in, if we're being honest here. Ruka, did Tomo finally... You've had too much of his shit? You decided to come sleep on the desk instead? You're gonna bite my my credit card statements, make it impossible for me to file taxes this year like you did last year. I mean, I filed taxes last year, and it's like, it's not helpful when your freaking invoice has like a bunch of cat slobber on it. I don't know, he's in this position, he's like ready to pounce. But he ain't pouncing. But if I know cats, he's getting ready to pounce. He's in like the pre-pounce. Okay, so if we're apparently just able to summon whatever we want on this run, then what I would really like next is Rate of Fire. So if you just want to give me like the coat hanger, that would be worth investigating. Halo's also really good. How sweet would it have been if it had actually been the coat hanger, though? Kitty, what are you doing up here? Tomo's bugging you? You wanted your own private... You didn't want just a private bed, you wanted a private room, but Tomo is sleeping next to you because, you know, your cats and in the animal kingdom, you'd all be sleeping, like, under a fucking tree, hoping not to get eaten by, like, a saber-toothed tiger or something. I don't have a lot of sympathy for your problems right now. You don't understand, mankind has saved you from a life of having to eat forest, like, feral rats and stuff. Now we're giving you this delicious... I don't know what cat food's made of. It smells like death, but I guess literally it is made of death, considering it consists of meat, but or you know, plant materials at one point alive as well. But yeah, let's not get into that. Okay, so we can't go into any of the special rooms here yet, but I am very, very happy with the way this run has worked out. Remember a floor ago when we had 2 spirit hearts, and now we have a more interesting spacebar item, higher damage, higher rate of fire, and 7 HP. Things change. This one's gotten a little out of control already, and I like it quite a lot. We don't have a trinket, though, so I would like, if possible, to get petrified poop, even if it's only useful really for this floor and then intermittently thereafter. 7 cents, enough to maybe justify going to the shop, but the item room is going to be our #1 priority first, for sure. Okie dokie. And when are we going to teleport? Probably just after the boss. I don't have a good excuse, do I? I have a good excuse to not use it on this room, and that excuse is I don't trust it. I'd like to just finish off this room. Okay, you want to try? Let's try it. Okay, so that's what that does. Huge tier that does a lot of damage, takes all of your HP, including your spirit hearts. So, I mean, when you're at this level of HP, it makes a lot of sense. Might as well continue using it here. So is there just no getting around glass cannon? It's like glass cannon is always going to be terrible for your HP. Like glass cannon 9 lives raises some interesting points. I'm a little bit scared that we could pretty much just ruin our streak for no reason, though. Especially against an enemy like Fistula. But let's do it! Yeah, okay, I like that. I don't like the coin purse. It kind of scares the shit out of me, but we got Balls of Steel early. Although we're going to lose it immediately anyway. If we stick with glass cannon. Take black powder. I don't know, man. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? How's our run look right now? It looks good, right? You'd say you'd agree? It looks good? If I said it looked good, you'd agree. Perks. Retrovision. I think we keep Glass Cannon and just hope that like 9 lives shows up. We might be wasting our spacebar item slot by doing this, but also it could be like really fun, so that's why I want to do it, Mom. I think it's going to be the best concert ever. What do we have in here? Just give it a shot. What a waste of precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. And Glass Cannon kind of seems like maybe instead of trying to use it proactively to avoid, like, right there I was like, we should use Glass Cannon to get out of the situation. Why? You take 2 damage right now just by using Glass Cannon. 2.5, actually. Instead, why not use it as a defensive measure if we get down to, like, 0 HP? Then we can use Glass Cannon, no problem. And as we get more and more damage, it'll become better and better. We might, like, save it as, like, a defensive measure instead. I really feel like Glass Cannon is made, like, not to be rude, but kind of shitty by the nerf. But I also haven't really given it a chance since the nerf. Previously, it only took away all of your red hearts, which made it, like, you know, one of those items where you're like, okay, as long as I just roll on spirit hearts, I'm sitting pretty and doing, like, 3,000 damage per room here. But I'll admit, maybe there's something to this. We actually can't get that, so let's just leave. It is frustrating right now because I know that I could be having, not that Undefined is that good necessarily, but I could be getting arrow rooms. I could be using Glass Cannon even if I wanted to, just to do so much damage right now. Like, knowing that damage is at my fingertips here is it's a little rough, you know? I want to actually pop it, but we're best off not doing it. Just resist the temptation. Maybe you pick up 9 lives. We also have black powder. We should be trying to use that a little bit more effectively as well. So, you know what? Let's try this. Like, do that. Crack that. We got a spider out of it. Really good use of black powder. Crack into this one. Oh, an Eternal Heart. Actually good, because remember, basically this run exists right now absent Glass Cannon. Glass Cannon is our last-ditch effort in case things go horribly. The reason I think that Glass Cannon kind of sucks in its current iteration, I mean, it's probably fairly obvious, but like it makes your survivability effectively nil. So no amount of damage is worth that unless you're already at that level of HP. I think it's kind of like a trap item, basically. But we're about to find out, I guess. Let's go check in here. HP is pretty transient for us right now, so doesn't matter one way or the other. Okay, cats, you would like to leave? Then please vacate the door so I may open it and you may exit. Guess they finally got their 23 hours of sleep today. This is gonna hurt. Yep. It also kind of flies in the face of other Isaac items that basically are like, I don't know, they emphasize kind of playing high risk, I guess. I don't really see how Glass Cannon emphasize playing high risk, because it's not really high risk to use it. It's just short-sighted and silly. A little surprised we didn't get hit there. But it's a little bit like methinks the lady doth protest too much, because basically the reason I'm salty about Glass Cannon is because I really want the high damage from it without at least the cataclysmic punishment. And as of right now, that's not going to be available to us. Like, just being able to press the spacebar, it's so easy. It's right there, and then you just pop Glass Cannon, pow, you know? You probably don't die. You could just do it once. There's no... No! We can't... I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey, okay? We're not going to do it, no matter how good it would feel to press that spacebar item and just watch the champions die and give me their... We might even get to Spirit Art. No! We can't do... Okay. I got an angel and a devil on my shoulder. And they're both me. They're both the Nintendo Me version of myself. Okay, ye of probably too much faith. Right, we can't even get in there right now. Well, this run's doomed anyway. You might as well... No, we're not using Glass Cannon. Angel, demon version of me. That's right, the angel's the one trying to get us to use Glass Cannon. Because he cares about your entertainment. Whereas I care about the devil is like, play it cool, get the survival up. We're flipping the script. Well, this is like... I mean, we have synth oil. That's dope. Don't get me wrong. Synth oil's pretty good. But, you know what's not dope is sexually transmitted diseases. Just thought I'd make that a PSA for, like, no reason. You know what's not dope? Apparently our damage. As surprising as that may seem, I kind of thought I telegraphed that one, but maybe not. Yo. We should be killing bonies in faster than we're killing bonies. A key? No, you don't need a key. What do you need a key for? You're gonna go to an item room or something? I don't think so, mister. Well, the other thing we could do is try to, like, run around enemies and then, you know, give it a little black powder action. But to be honest with you, these enemies are so mobile, I don't really want to do it. But if we can get them to run through it, then that's fine. Any chance that's a secret room adjacent to this shop type area over here? Yeah, there's a chance. A good chance, I'd say. Nice. That's a decent amount of money. I don't mind a luck upgrade. We don't really need the 5 cents as much as we need the bomb right now. Okay. Let's take BFFs. I think we'll also take a Spirit Heart. What are we doing with this Yara rune? Ooh, waiting on the world to change, John Mayer. Waiting on the chest, actually. In case that wasn't clear. No, that's, like, definitely not good enough. So I'm glad we saved the bomb. Super Bandage. It flies in the face. Apparently that's my phrase for today. But it really does make Glass Cannon, like, more dubious. But it keeps our survivability high. Ideal situation. Incredibly good damage. And 9 lives at 1 HP. And then we just constantly fire Glass Cannon and kick the shit out of everything. And if we die, we come back to life. Dark Judas would also incentivize it. But everything else would be uncivilized. Really could use a rate of fire increase. It's not likely to happen right here. But hey, you know, in a way, Little Chad, which we're going to pick up here, actually does make... there you go. There you go. Does make Glass Cannon better. Oh, you don't get hit by this guy 15 times, please. It does make Glass Cannon better because we're more likely to get HP after we use it, I guess. But we're still not going to prioritize using it anytime soon. Okay. Dark Bum. And the ability to fly. Sorry, you will never get this. You will never get this. Yo, he's too fast. What happens if we use Glass Cannon, though? Do we just die instantly? It's a little scary, but we're going to have HP as soon as we get down to the next floor anyway. Never a doubt in my mind we were going to live through that bad boy. Nope, still can't do that. So we still have yet to pick up more damage, by the way. More survivability? Yes, and actually Little Chad working together with Dark Bum. I was in a little bit of a pickle, didn't notice it at the time, but it's a great, they're a great combination. They work well together. He went around! Did you see that? We're gonna live. Gonna fuck up our deal with the Devil Chance, though. No! We're now going to die. Because of Addicted. I actually don't know what to say. Addicted is gonna kill us on the way out. What if... Nope. That is some absolute fucking horse hockey. Okay, you know what? We're doing an Isaac run after that. That's getting me a little bit beaten up. Can I just say that is my own fault for taking Glass Cannon. We would have been better off with basically any other item. We also didn't have to get hit in that room. We got hit in that room. But the way that was actually Addicted, I was actually like, you know, there's no way it actually turns out bad for us because it can't be bad trip. We have 1 HP. That's a lesson that I will not forget easily. Addicted now provides us with one more way to fuck ourselves over in curse rooms. What can I say? I can't even really be mad. You got me, Tyrone. You got me. Does it make you feel good? Designed a puzzle box that fucked me over there? I bet it does. I bet you... Gives you a big old game designer boner, even though you're not necessarily... I mean, I'm not trying to, like, be offensive. I don't know what your title is within the context of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I know you corporate types love the job titles. I don't want to get it wrong. That's the biggest insult I could give to Tyrone there in my moment of emotional weakness, is calling him a corporate type. I think that'll get under his skin a little bit. That's alright. You can just tell 100 people to tweet me if they're unhappy that the Afterbirth isn't on PS4 yet. Okay. We have our item room, and it's Dead Sea Scrolls. Now it's Curse of the Tower. It was gonna be one of those, apparently. Gonna be one of those runs where, or one of those videos where it's all fucked up. No, that's alright. I will persevere here. I refuse to go down like that. Eternal Heart, Black Heart, it don't matter. I'm never getting hit on this run again. Bible Track, thanks a lot. Even though I'm never getting hit again, I appreciate your support here. Okay, important thing. You know, the first run was only 12 minutes. Don't, I'm talking to myself here, not to you. Don't go thinking this is going to be an 8-hour run or something like that because of the fact that you got to Caves 2, but, and then died, you know? We're just giving some extra content here. I guess I am going to get hit one more time. I decided to get hit one more time. So just take it slow. You know, most important thing, do your best to not get hit on this floor. I would just say, you know, don't get hit on this floor, but it is the burning basement. It's not 100% out of your control, but, you know, there are some rooms here that they're pretty shitty, so. Alright, I'm going to try. I don't fully regret that, even though we can't go to our item room yet, unless the secret room is adjacent. I think that that's actually a fairly decent trade. No item room for the ability to get, like, a decent amount of money on this floor. It could be worthwhile. I know it seems kind of dubious. I'm not saying it's a slam dunk. I'm just saying the golden chest could have been worse. So, as ridiculous as this sounds, I'm going to use my bomb here. That's not a secret room, unfortunately. I'm kind of hoping against hope there. But let's say, you know, the tilt is on here. Why should I be tilting? The run is fine. We have 4 HP and then Isaac base stats and the D6. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. The only thing that's bad about this is that you have no consumables, and I did that to myself mid-tilt, so I can't really blame the game for that right now. Let's take ownership for ourselves here. Little Horn with base stats is suboptimal, but, you know, it's a skill you gotta learn. It's like, you know, nobody, even people who like biology, don't want to memorize the Krebs cycle. You think Francis Crick wants to memorize the fucking Krebs cycle? No. But it's just something you gotta know, even though it's unpleasant. It's a tool that you can use, that you need to know in order to, you know, advance your academic and also professional career in a lot of circumstances. Well, not a lot, but in some circumstances. So this is just, you know, this is your Krebs cycle of Isaac right here. If you can't beat Little Horn without getting hit with base damage as Isaac, that's something you need to get your proficiency up on before you worry about anything else. A speed upgrade's okay. And we'll take Whore of Babylon, even though it's not immediately useful, and we also got the Mark. I can dig this. Speed is even a little bit too fast for me, if I do say so myself, and I'm resisting the temptation to make a Fast and Furious joke there, because, quite frankly, I haven't seen any of the films in the franchise, so I have no idea what the joke would even be, to, you know, to be honest with you. Okay, a penny. Not the consumable I was looking for. Are we going to go to the curse room? I mean, the curse rooms are kind of what fucked me last time, but sure, we're going to go to the curse room. Why not? Good for the tuna. You got it? Okay, I mean, I hate that dude. That's like, finally, I'm getting a taste of my own medicine for what it's like to, like, have the soul. Or for an enemy to have the soul. Bomb and a key now allows us to go to our shop. Or not, sorry, not our shop, our item room. There's also a tinted rock. You gonna push the limit here? I think I'm gonna push the limit here. Wait, how did that? There was a fire there. I didn't need to push the limit there. I was fully prepared to crack into that. I'm glad we didn't. We can go to our shop, actually. This should be our secret room. And we did get a bomb for coming in, so that's basically free now. We'll blow this up. And inside of here, we're not going to be able to do anything, but we got in for basically free. Okay, do that. Get a bomb back, maybe? Sweet. I would have preferred maybe something else in addition to it, but sure, there is a bomb there. Can't deny that. Item room contains stem cells. Weirdly enough, something I actually asked for earlier. Ooh, what about this, though? 9 cents, 10 cents, 11 cents. There more poops here? No, there's not more. There's no poops there. There's no poops here, but there is a second secret room possibly and a tinted rock next to it. Okay, we got a key out of that. Okay, let's go to our cursed room. And then that's it for this floor. And we're doing all right. I mean, the mark pickup is good. Not immediately useful for us to have Whore of Babylon, but good for the future. It did guarantee us precedent. Oh, there's more poops out here. I believe. Don't need a ton of payouts. There's one. There's two. There's a spirit heart. Holy shit, that's a surprise. There's 3. There's 4. We got to 15 cents. Oh my god. Okay, was there an item in here in the shop that's actually worthwhile? That's what I meant when I said that taking that poop might be worth a key. Unfortunately, not really. I would say not really, but we can buy this. And then let's buy Tear Detonator. Take this. Reroll it. We got the jar. Man. Might as well take the... Basically, I paid 15 cents to take 2 shop items out of the rotation. We should have saved the 15 cents, but in my head, I was like, well, now we'll make sure Tear Detonator doesn't show up again, but Blue Candle still could. Was that worth the money we spent? In hindsight, and should have been in foresight. No. But that's okay. I got a little ahead of myself. It happens from time to time. Here we are. Luck up. Hell yeah. More poop payouts, please. Get our money back, start rebuilding that stake. Ooh, don't mind if I do with the demon heart. Now, preferably as soon as possible, I would really like to start picking up some better deal with the devil items. Well, not necessarily like the deal with the devil we had earlier was shitty, but I would like to get some more damage as quickly as possible. More DPS, specifically. Really, all we have so far is the mark. Great item. Some people's favorite item in the game, believe it or not. Great statistically. I find it a little mechanically boring, but, if you like what you like. When I play RPGs, I'm all about that, +2 crit chance? Hell yeah. Give me that over, like, big ball of fucking icy death or something like that a sorcerer can have. Bomb would be good there. So I understand it, even if I don't agree in this particular context, or if I don't share your opinion in this particular context. We can disagree without... thinking the other person's a fucking idiot, I guess. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't think there's really much that needs to be said about the missing poster. I'm not really in the market to respawn as the Lost on this run. It's like exactly the same damage we were doing on the last run, except our rate of fire is increased. It still takes us 4 shots to kill those dudes, but it's 4 shots faster. Come get a taste, you little bitch. When I get Aquarius, I'm gonna come back here and kick your ass. If that room ends up being Aquarius, what can I say? I really brought it upon myself, I suppose. Okay. Not good enough. Figure better to invest your 2 cents before your reroll charge. And there's our... Reroll charge ended up needing to be used, in my opinion at least. Little Chub not horrible, but Parasite definitely a lot better. Also a lot more fun. Has some cool synergies to go along with it. If we find those synergies, well, that's another question altogether. That should be a second secret room. Kind of trying to be a little bit conservative on our bomb usage, because we could find some tinted rocks or something, but... He says as he blows up a fortune teller. Sure. We're not finding that much poop at this stage in the game. It's probably best to just go for something like push pin that actually could be beneficial for us. Not gonna get hit. No, okay, did not get hit. Never a doubt in my mind. Never a doubt in my mind. So at this point, even though we don't have a reroll, we may take dubious deals with the devil. That's a surprisingly fun sentence to say. Just to get closer to Whore of Babylon, and I think that's actually worth it. Especially if the deals with the devil are not dubious and instead are darn right delightful. Had to think of a D word there. Dick! How did I not think of that one? You got me. Okay, we're like 90% of the way done here. Almost gave myself like an aneurysm, I think, saying dick like that. You can't say that on television! Deal with the devil? No deal with the devil, but Halo has been showing up all the time lately. And who am I to disagree? It's a fun time. Thanks for the support. You can't get me. I got 2 spiders backing me up. It's not possible. Might as well take the battery charge. We're not coming back in here. Whoa! Curse of the Maze. Okay, so there's no chance we have an arcade on this floor, so I think that room, the boss trap room that is pretty much inaccessible. Halo has sped us up to the point where I'm, like, concerned. I'm like, am I okay? When you gotta ask yourself that question, you know you got problems here. I think I could really use, like, a... I don't want to say a lard pickup, but, like... maybe, like, a lard pickup? I don't really want the HP, but I sort of desperately want to just slow down a little bit. Desperately is not really the right word. Desperate is like a man in the Sahara Desert, you know, desperate for water. I would just prefer to have a little bit of a slower speed, but I can adjust to this probably. Let's not be, you know, overly dramatic here. So that turned out to be a horrible use of a key. That's just me breaking my fundamentals, thinking that maybe, you know, we get lucky here. Bit of a silly decision. Didn't know the item room was right over there. Probably should have just stuck it out, but that's okay. That's life sometimes, you know. We'll get a key right here anyway, or a bomb, and then that'll be 2 of spades. I have faith. Could be a Joker card. Could be many things. Okay, it is a bomb. 2 of hearts. Close. I had to admit, I had you tricked for a second there. Had you thinking maybe I actually got it right. Man, thank God we got a slight, at least, tears up from the Halo there. I feel like our DPS is really... it's matured a little bit recently. Not worried at all about boss rush. Don't sweat the time. 12 minutes is about right for right here anyway. Number 2 is such a huge help for us as long as it doesn't totally fuck us. I love it. Especially for enemies like these. Why waste my time actually fighting these enemies when I could just, you know, throw down some bombs, maybe have a decent chance to get Magic Mush or Mini Mush out of one of these mushrooms right here. Throw down another one over here. Sure, I mean, we could do this room a little faster. Don't think anyone would dispute that. But damn, baby, I can't do it that fast, but I know someone who can. Twista. Yeah, Twister. He's a famous rapper, but also a film starring Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. Philip Seymour Hoffman, I think. Yeah, I think he's in that. Dude. Thank you. Okay, that's probably our secret room. Also the greatest dodge I've ever made in my life. Throw down a number 2 bomb. I am probably guilty of relying a little bit too much on number 2 once I get it, but I can't help it, man. I like it. That's another amnesia. Infested's okay. I mean, we were going to the boss fight anyway. We already went to our item room, and our shop doesn't seem too likely with 7 cents and effectively 0 bombs. Or sorry, 0 keys. And by effectively, I mean like for right now, literally. Clutch number 2. That's going to look like luck, but I was sort of planning on it. I didn't expect it to get quite so close. You know what? Let's reroll that. That was a functional reroll, I'd say. We rerolled breakfast or lunch, whatever one it is, into just the heart. Actually, the heart is better because it heals you the whole way, but maybe that's a bad thing because we could have used it later, but it's probably largely irrelevant. Alright, take your battery charge. We just don't need HP at this point. I wouldn't say we're actively against HP because, you know, even though we have Whore of Babylon, it's still nice to have HP. We can live without Whore of Babylon, if necessary. Even though I did pay for it, you know, 8 floors ago. We should go back for that. But we can always get like an Abaddon or something like that and, you know, get it taken care of in one fell swoop. Should finish the job, yeah. I don't even need to talk, I think, about number 2, its usefulness anymore. I've kind of, like, beaten the drum there a little bit too much in recent episodes, I think. But, suffice it to say, I don't even think of this as a zany item anymore. There's a couple of items that I pick up And I'm like, I pick this up because people like it. Like, if I ever pick up Guillotine, it's very, very rarely because I think it's going to benefit the run. It's mostly because it's a fun item. There's some enjoyment there. You know, I do think, even though this is a little bit of a haughty way to put it, not H-O-T-T-I-E, but rather H-A-U-G-H-T-Y, that, you know, part of the fun in a video game like Isaac comes from the struggle. Comes from not just knowing what items are good, but knowing when an item is kind of suboptimal, but taking it anyway and kind of making it work. I find that fun, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. But this is not one of those items. I actually think number 2 is just pretty good. Could crack into that, try to get some dry baby action, but instead I think we'll just continue our march here. Oh god, the sneeze. The sneeze has got... It spoke too soon. Sneeze was not gone. Bless me. Okay, Cricket's Head. Golden Key is good. Actually makes our shop worthwhile. And Mask of Infamy. Number 2 is actually going to be really nice here. Because again, we don't have to actually hit the mask to deal damage. I think we have tons of Spirit Hearts, right? Well, maybe not anymore. Just managing to dodge into like exactly the wrong place over and over. Okay, come on, come on. Hui! It worked! Okay, do it again. That one also sort of worked, but didn't seem quite as visceral. That one's gonna do it. Okay, deal with the devil. Ooh, HP we may or may not want. 9 lives! Okay, yes. So, this still isn't gonna put us in the Whore of Babylon state. Unless we do 9 lives. And then we do Little Brimstone. Then we come out here, reroll that, and get Placenta? What is... Are you... No thank you, sir. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. We lose the Spectral Tears for that. I'll come back for it. Map, I think, is worth this. We don't need to waste a bomb. Actually, we could just use number 2, but it doesn't make too much difference. To me, at least. Maybe to you it does. I think we should get the Spirit Heart too. I've been pretty kind to our donation machine. I don't feel too bad about this. The little Brim pickup is nice as well. You know what? I hate to do this. Go ahead and break them off a little piece of the remix. So we're just looking for item room at this point. Well, okay, good. I was going to say boss rush doesn't matter. It doesn't matter a lot. To be honest with you, I might be better off with Harlequin Baby. Whoop. We're definitely better off with Pushpin. So I'm really interested to see where we look next floor in terms of our HP. Maybe I should have taken the perfume and then rerolled the HP again, but I mean, Harlequin Baby's not that good. I mean, I'm not fooling anybody by acting like that was exactly what I wanted there. Ooh, bad damage. We really, at this point, we've given up our HP. This is what we've longed for this entire run, but we can't afford to just blow it by taking shitty damage everywhere. The Curse Room is a little different. That's an exception to the rule because, it, you know, you're kind of investing in yourself. It's like going into debt to get, like, a medical degree or something. It's got economic value to the person doing it. Some of the damage we've taken so far has not fit the bill there. Can't really get anything from our shop here. I was just thinking about that. I was like, what are we really looking for on this floor? I mean, item room, yes. Boss room, no rush, but as soon as possible, I guess. The Curse of the Maze is fucking with me completely here. Yeah, you take Nod Leaf just because if you re-roll it and then end up dying, you look like an idiot. So there's a couple of reasons why you take Nod Leaf, but embarrassment is definitely one of them. We don't really care about the shop. We're not going to be donating anything. We don't want to get mired in a greed fight that might actually hurt us. We just want Spirit Hearts, so look for a Tinted Rock. I think I've been bad at looking for Tinted Rocks today. Might as well also see, you know, Hierophant cards, Black Hearts directly from these guys. High Priestess. Beats 2 of Hearts. We also have Golden Bombs, so we actually don't need to save any bombs. We don't want to. Usually enemies, not enemies. Okay, yeah, it ruins Whore Babylon, but gives us the ability to fly, which I actually think is a a fairly okay trade. Little Brimstone will keep doing the same amount of damage that Little Brimstone does. We may get the opportunity to trade it away eventually anyway. Our newfound HP, that is. Okay, let's do it. Boss rush, I would say probably not a fantastic chance. If we get something unbelievably amazing, I may find it in my cojones to do it. In my testicles. My papas rojas. I don't speak Spanish. I think that means in my red potatoes, which is not, I guess, like the world's worst euphemism for testicles. I'll take the Polaroid because we should keep ourselves invincible here. Let's reroll both of these bad boys. Just, nah, nothing worth taking, unfortunately. Gimpy was arguable. Toxic Shock's good, but not good enough. Money equals power, good, but not good enough at 0 cents. Yeah, we're moving on. I'm happy we at least got here, but I really shouldn't be because it doesn't really matter. We're going to go down on this one. I don't at all mind dropping a bomb to skip an annoying enemy, even though we do technically have unlimited bombs. If I have unlimited bombs, why stress out about using a bomb? You know, we can always make this work anyway. This big room is annoying as well. Dude, I'm starting to get really behind this number 2 strategy. But seriously, I think it might be more valid than I've ever given it credit for. Look at that, just skipping these rooms that are annoying. No tinted rocks here. And we've already found our boss room. The number 2 value continues to shine. This item, if I was on Jim Cramer's Mad Money, I would be telling you to buy this. Now, if I was on Jim Cramer's Mad Money, I'd be Jim Cramer. So, you'd have to take me seriously. Or something. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen the show. I've just seen the meme of the dude pointing upwards. It's like, sell Pepes. Pepes are crashing. I don't know. What do I look like, a meme master? Not really. I look like a normal functioning member of society for the most part, believe it or not. Okay, High Priestess did its job there. No deal with the devil. Are you kidding me? I don't think you are. Okay, just finish off this room. Get your reroll. Oh, that was dumb. If your reroll sucks, you just leave. But hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's everything you've ever wanted in a reroll. Yeah, that's pretty good. Tears upgrade, the Spirit Heart. I'm very for this. And then on this one, we have the map again. You're probably... This is a weird one, isn't it? I think you're looking right, then down. That's a look that I call blue steel. I invented that one personally. God, I hate... I hate this room, man. You get hit so much at the start of it. Although on one of my Lost runs back when Rebirth was still like newish, I didn't die, despite really looking like I got hit by one of those guys. So I guess, like, this is just my penance, is that from that point onwards, I take damage on this room every fucking time. But... So that... Oh my god, it's right there. It just wasn't convenient for me to skip that room. We're not going to be doing Hush, by the way. This run, I'm not sure if you noticed, it's okay, but there's some snaky stuff going on here. Empress is pretty good, though. Double key room, probably? Yeah. 2 room. Rerolls all consumables on the ground of this room. Well, I mean, Cricket's head is great, but there's no consumables on the ground of that room unless I want to, like, drop the Empress card or something. Not particularly interested in that value proposition. Okay. So I really have no idea how much HP I have. Which is why I'm not popping the Empress card, because one hit could kill us. Might be better to save it for like an Isaac fight or something. Oh, fucking dang it. We have 8 lives, so I'm not sweating that too much, but that's unfortunate, but also hilarious. Well, I am a pretty good judge of where our HP is, I suppose. Okay, that was, things got a little hairier in there than I'd like to admit. This is okay. This is no longer okay, except Chubb blocked like 80 shots for me. What? My own butt bombs! My own flesh and butt! They're dead. Okay, this guy. He's also dead. This guy, he's fucking dead. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, don't let her spawn anything. This doesn't matter. If we lose 14 lives here, it doesn't matter. 14 is less than 9. I do my math in base -8, so tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, okay. Dude, this is the hardest mom's heart fight I've ever seen. You tricky dick. There we go, okay. I just want to, like, get remote detonator and throw a bomb up there to work as a shield and then never touch it again. Want to take your mother out for a nice seafood dinner and never call her again. Oh, we chose the right direction. Eventually. You wouldn't. You cocky dork. Well, at least we can reroll. Assuming we live. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Hopefully we don't have to need it, but that was pretty good. Still got 7 lives left. We're going. I'm gonna guess that we're just on the left side here, but I may be incorrect in that assessment. Ideal butt bomb. Also, name of my indie shitcore band, Scatcore. That's probably the real name, right? Is that a real genre? I wouldn't be surprised. It's definitely like a candidate. It may accidentally be a genre of pornography. See, I always get confused. There's math rock, but there's no math porn. Or at least I haven't seen it. Hey, oh, what do I need to get an A? And I'm always expecting the teacher to be like, well, it's freaking like first year, it's freshman year calculus. Just do the homework. You'll probably, you'll be doing okay at least. And then instead she just starts sucking his dick. And I'm like, oh, this guy's never going to get tenure if that comes out. It's very unrealistic. Again, each life that we lose here, I'd rather not. But it also is not a huge problem. Especially if we can just, like, maybe tell you to go fuck yourself. Okay. Do we use the Empress card here? You know what? I'm going to say yes, because we have 2 HP. So I really think that gives us a little bit of tolerance for, like, getting hit once. Mathematically speaking, I think I'm in the right on that one. 2 HP means we can get hit once. I still think number 2 has done us way more good than harm. Which is a weird expression to say. Rarely does it end up inverted like that. And honestly, we're probably... We put ourselves in every position possible to succeed here. Having only been hit once by the beams of light that you can't control anyway. Oh, fuck. How did that explode out of my asshole with such vigor? That's the stuff we're looking for right there. In all honesty, I should probably intermittently stop at this point shooting, just so we avoid spawning butt bombs, because it could come back to bite me pretty hard. So I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Nice. We lived. That's a good start. I think we will come back here, just check for a second secret room. It's alright, it's just worth a shot, that's it. We do have Judas's shadow here, so we should win. We're on the chest. We can't skip rooms anymore, unfortunately. Mr. Mega is good for butt bombs. Pisces is okay. The quarter is effectively meaningless. If I had to guess, I would say we are probably down. Okay, so now, principal objective, complete the room. Every single room, we just want to complete the room. If we can, I was going to say if we can complete it without taking damage, even better. But that's, implicit, I guess, at this point. Why did I pick up the quarter when I am holding the reroll? That's a great question. I don't have a good answer for you. I wish that I did, but I don't! That's alright. The explosion didn't quite work out properly there, but I can live with it. Yo, how is this one not dead? Okay. Also, how is the one not dead? I haven't followed the plot of the Matrix. Okay, he should be done. Neo, that is. He's been in so many fights for his life. This is his life. Okay, we can open up that other one. It's raw. No, wait, we got raw liver on our last run. Okay, so that's a pretty big carry item here. And then soy milk. That's a huge one. I'm definitely going to take that. Why? Because with Pisces, they just synergize so well. It's not frustrating at all. Mostly because to be honest with you, I feel guilty. I feel guilty that raw liver showed up and made our life easier. So I'm like, you know what? Sure. Now we take soy milk and the scales are equal. The balance has been restored. And I'm realizing we probably, A, should not have taken soy milk. B, should have killed ourselves 6 times, come back as Dark Judas, and then picked up raw liver. Deadeye is pretty good. Especially with soy milk. We can stack up that damage bonus real quickly. Half of a heart is actually extremely valuable right now. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it a great deal. How about this one? Epiphoria also seems like it would be like a good choice for us on a run like this. Okay, this is the first time I've ever felt, since picking up soy milk, that this run could be powerful. This room right here, where we steamrolled a bunch of, like, first floor enemies relatively easily. One of these guys, they have such low HP. To not be dead yet is very discouraging. Oh, come on. It's got to be close, man. There we go. Nah, let's not make it any worse on ourselves than it has to be. This is bad. You spawn 5 spiders at the same time? Does that seem fair? There you go. Just put a Mr. Mega Bomb in there. You did the job! Holy shit, you did it. Sort of. There's still 1 left. And there's our boss fight. Now all we gotta do is do our boss fight. But to be honest with you, with Dark Judas coming eventually, we should be fine. Of course, until then, it's just gonna be like pure misery, but... No, you don't understand. Yes, you have to kill... As soon as you spawn the next phase of these guys, they have to be dead. Thanks to Little Brimstone. Otherwise, there's just too much shit going on. The Pisces soy milk parasite is just bouncing them around the room at like 100 miles an hour. They're bouncing off each other, getting this fucking brownie in motion. I don't care, Isaac Newton. I just want to live. Okay, we got bombs. Let's go check this shit right here. And this right here. Okay, there you go. You come in here. We got some pills. What do we got? Health up. Man, it's okay. Infested. Speed up. One makes you larger. That's not as good. Why are we taking Hookworm? If you gotta ask, you ain't ready to know. Alright, this is like really bad. Hookworm is substantially worse than I thought it would be. Let's drop Hookworm. We can afford to drop Hookworm. And just shoot straight. It's gonna make Deadeye much, much better. Very bad start there. Not a good start. Let's try it again. Look at that Deadeye bonus. Although I think Parasite works destructively with Deadeye. Oh, we farted. Yeah, it seems like if the Parasite shot miss, we lose our Deadeye bonus. I was gonna say I'd like to do this before we become Dark Judas, but I'm not gonna be picky, actually. I've decided that in actuality, I'd just like to not die on this run. Come on, soy milk. I'm your biggest defender. And you're gonna do me dirty like this? I don't believe it. I think you got more of a heart than that. Or maybe you're not the soy milk I thought you were. Trying not to use number 2. As good as it is, it's overstayed its welcome on this room. Almost made it halfway through here. Thanks, soy milk. Oh, I walked right into it. Okay, well, this is our last non-9 lives. Or sorry, our last 9 lives. Okay, now we're Dark Judas. I think you just go for it, dog. We got double damage now. It doesn't. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. Rather, just that it should be easier. It really feels like it's more than double damage. Like we're getting an extra effect somewhere. We're already halfway through this one. Maybe it somehow Deadeye stacks exponentially with this? Oh, why was I even concerned? It's easiest run of my life right here. Never a doubt in my mind that we'd be completely fine. Don't ever say Diablo 2 to me, game. I'm playing Isaac, not Diablo 2. Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed. I already tell you I can be your best friend of this godforsaken place. See, all you need is a little damage there, and there's no problem. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.